We are this close to opening up 10 5K Portkeys. I'm Professor Voqas, and this is Harry Potter Wizards Unite.
Hello, Professor. I didn't see you there.
As you can see, all my Portkeys are ready except for that last one, which has 0.8 kilometers on it. So I do need to walk that, and then we're going to open all of them on a Brufios and see how much experience we get from 10. You can see I'm here in an area with some inns, greenhouse, fortress. It's a park called Pullum Park in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've never actually been here to play Harry Potter Wizards Unite. A long time ago, years ago, I actually played Pokemon Go here, so I knew it had some points of interest, and it's just a park that does that type of thing. Anyway, you can see it's got a little bit of water, I say lake, it's not a lake, it's a pond. You can take boats out on and stuff like that. Anyway, we're gonna put on a Brufios, put on a tonic for trace detection, walk around that lake probably one time, I'm guessing, to get that 0.8, and then we're gonna open up those Portkeys. As you can see, Portkeys are ready to go. I actually walked it a little while ago, but I wanted to make it around to a good spot to just stop and sit where wasn't too much noise around me. But anyway, let's head to the registry. There's a bunch of stuff in the registry that needs to happen. I think it's some rank ups, and yeah, there's a rank up for that. Over here at the registry, I did want to go to events. I think I'm about to max rank it. I've been collecting a bunch and I was at 65. Yeah, it's gonna put me up to max rank there. Probably a couple rank ups. I actually did return a lot of brilliant foundables. In the highlight reel there, you only saw some of the other stuff. I was getting a bunch of brilliants in between that on that Brufios. Maximum ranked reach, fantastic. So, I only had a little bit of time left on my Brufios, so I went ahead and played that out, and I'm gonna put a new Brufios on. So let's put the new Brufios. I am down to 2 Brufios, now 1. I need to definitely get some leaping toadstool. That's what I'm missing. So I'm probably gonna go plant some, maybe later today. It might be tomorrow. Hopefully later today, and then I can harvest it tomorrow. Looking right now, you can see I have 165,782 experience. Although with the Portkeys, we're just gonna keep kind of a running total of how much we have. So we're gonna go to the Portkeys. So I've got all 10 to open. I'm on my Brufios. Let's go right into the first one, and we're gonna make this go pretty quickly. For each Portkey, I'm just gonna click on one Rackspurt and then back out. So I clicked on the one, I'm gonna back out, and we're just gonna get what we get. All right, so right there, 1875. So we gotta keep track of this. 0, that was easy to keep track of. 0, 486 oddities, family experience. Whoa, 6875. So 6875 and 1875. So we're at 8750 right now, 8,750 experience. Another 2,500 puts us at 9375, and another 4375 brings us to 11,250 so far. And we're up to 15,625 after this 4375. And this 4375 brings us up to an even 20,000 experience so far, and 5 out of 5 young Harry Potter, which when we go back out to the registry, you'll see, I think I really needed that, like really needed it. Nice, up to 27,500 after that 7,500. Well, we got another Hermione's wand, which is fantastic because I only had one of those before I started this. I think I've gotten 2 since this. Maybe I got one early on. Well, I'm 3 out of 7 now regardless, but no experience whatsoever. 206 challenge experience and 6 Hermit Shell Crab, but really didn't do us any good. So we're at 27,500, and this is the last one. So let's see how much we can get. So with this last little bit, we ended up at 33,125, and some ingredients, obviously some challenge experience, and the Dark Mark, which isn't bad. So let's back out, and let's head over to the registry. And on Hogwarts School, if you look, that young Harry Potter, oh wait, it's Legends of Hogwarts, excuse me. There you go. So on this page, look, Sirius Black, I'm 5 out of 9, so not a big deal there. But Snape, I've had 9 out of 9, and I've gotten a couple since then. I've been holding them so they'd move it to the next page. And then Hedwig was 15 out of 15. I've been holding those fragments because I was 4 out of 5 on Young Harry Potter. So going to place this image. For years, Professor Trelawney took a lot of stick about her divination powers, and since the end of the Second Wizarding War, new similar accusations have seeped into the conversation again since then, until now. She predicted this calamity. Mind you, she also predicted the Chudley Cannons would have a flawless season this year. All right, but most importantly, it lets me prestige this page right here. So let's go ahead and prestige it over. So it was definitely good. I was able to carry those Hedwig fragments over because I'm now 15 out of 25 instead of 0 out of 25. And then the Snape, 9 out of 15. So not too many more. I see both of them a fair amount. So not too big of a deal if I didn't get to carry the fragments over, but it does make it a lot easier because I was able to carry the fragments over. Sirius Black, of course, I don't see him nearly as much. And he is one that loves to depart on me after maybe like one cast. He'll just run. So he's one I use potions on more than often. All right, well, I still have 23 minutes left on this Rufio, so I'm gonna actually head, I kind of walked right out of the park, although it still got noisy out here. That's why I just moved a second ago. Just people coming around, running, screaming, that kind of stuff. Not a big deal, but not when you're filming, of course. So anyway, I'm gonna head back into the park and grind a little more on this and pick up some Portkeys. I'm not gonna pick up any brilliant Portkeys. I've already done that part of the event, so I have no need for them, and I've max ranked on it, so getting family experience from them isn't a huge bonus to me either. So I'll just be picking up regular Portkeys, starting with this one right here. Oh, it's a Paramount. You know, I'll probably end up building myself up to a bunch of 10Ks again. Anyway, you saw I got about a little over 30,000 experience from those. So you can definitely get more than that. I've seen people get huge chunks from single Portkeys, but pretty good amount. And my overall experience right now, I'm at 203,000 out of 400,000. So we're already halfway to 45 on my goal of getting to 46, my next level goal at least, to open up that node, which right below that node is a Trace Charm, Trace Charm charges how many you can hold for just ministry manuals and field guides. So that's why it's such a good one to open up. Anyway, let's head into the park. Back in my vehicle, and look at the first two Portkeys I picked up. Actually, both of them are Paramount Portkeys. So I put one in the gold key. That was the first one I got. And then when I got the second one, I put a silver key on. And then since then, it was a 2.5 and 3 1Ks, which gets back to more what the normal Portkeys would be. But already 2 Paramounts on my way to getting 10 again. So let's back out. Over at the registry, I have a bunch of stuff happening. So under Hogwarts, let's head down to the moving staircase page. Both Flitwick and Madam Sprout, both of them, I am ready to place those images. So I'm on silver for this. I've got McGonagall, which is already one of the hardest, to get from this event and from other stuff, Trace Charms, that kind of thing. So all I really need is Jeeves and Moaning Myrtle, and then the Hogwarts House Cup. So, which is Hogwarts House Cup would be from fortresses, so at least I say some control over it. I don't have to wait for it to randomly spawn. I can go into a fortress and actively just keep running them with Hogwarts runestones. But anyway, let's place Flitwick. 4 ministry manuals, 100 Hogwarts School Family XP, which does get me a rank up, so always an opportunity for a Trace Charm recharge, which didn't happen there. And Pomona Sprout as well. Nice. If you recall from a previous video I did, I actually was ready to place those two on the bronze page, and I purposely waited and held on so that their fragments would carry over, because I knew during this event I was going to see more of them, even not just brilliant, but regular, which I have. I've seen a lot of regular versions of them, and that's what allowed me to get to here. So I had held on to them on the bronze page to carry over for the silver, so I could do what I just did there. Wonders of the Wizarding World, I believe it's just a rank up here from getting a couple different things. Oh, nice, couple rank ups. And lastly, oddities. If you remember, I had that one Portkey that gave me a ton of oddities family experience. So I'm guessing I have a couple rank ups here. Wow, so I actually had 5 rank ups. There was 5 rank ups, so over 500. So on this page right here, you can actually see for the Centaur, I'm 20 out of 20, and I could place this image. I've been holding on to it. I may place it, I may not. I need the Centaur bow, which I can get from Fortresses, and then the other one is Pixies, which I have no control over how fast I'm going to get these because I just don't see them spawning a lot. I see other oddities all the time. I do not see Pixies a lot at all. And over at the event registry page, probably just a rank up. Yeah, just the 1 rank up, and I'm already at max rank, so it didn't get me anything too particular. Don't forget, you cannot get Trace Charm recharges from that. So, one of the last things I wanted to go over was in the SOS tree, and it's because I talked about this earlier in this video, and I didn't really explain myself specifically. I was talking about trying to get to level 46 because that's the next node that I can unlock. And when I mean unlock, I mean not having to spend resources. From leveling up, you end up unlocking the Snack Right prize, which is a greenhouse gift booster. I can get Dawdle Draft ingredient gifts to give to people. And that's simply by leveling to 46. Now, that's not what I'm excited about. It's right below that is Cold Case. Trace Charm spell casts increased. And it just says it will allow me to cast my Trace Charm more often. 278 field guides and 74 ministry manuals. So not super expensive. Not super cheap, but definitely not expensive for what it does. And I guess more specifically, let's back out. If you look here, I'm 2 out of 3 on my Trace Charm. So right now I can hold a possible 3. And I've looked through all the skill trees. Cold Case is the only one I have left that will increase that amount. In the video just the other day when I talked about Harry Potter Wizards Unite official, talking about how the Trace Charm is going to work once all the bugs are worked out, how it's supposed to, what the plan is, they said that you would have a maximum of 5. Now, if I'm at 3 now and Cold Case is the only one I have left and 5 is the maximum, Cold Case is actually going to increase it by 2. Looking through old Reddit threads and some Discord articles and spreadsheets of the SOS tree and how it all works, I could not find one specific case where somebody said Cold Case gives you 2. Like, just straight up says Cold Case give you 2. A lot of people reported being at 1, and they said, oh, I got Cold Case, and now I can do 3. So through, I guess, subtle language, people have indicated that, yes, when you get Cold Case, it is going to bump you by 2, because you start with 1, and people that got Cold Case said they were able to get 3 at that point, so it went from 1 to 3. Other people ended up getting 2 different things, Studious Success and Cold Case, and said they were up at 4. Studious Success gives you 1 for sure, because I've actually done that one. So it would appear that Cold Case gives you actually 2 extra Trace Charm slots to be able to fill in. If you are level 46 or higher and you have not already unlocked Cold Case, I would suggest you do it. It's just going to give you more slots to be able to hold your Trace Charm, so that when you get recharges, you have more to fill up and none of them go to waste. Anyway, that's going to do it for today. Was definitely excited to finally open up those 10 Portkeys. I've been lugging them around for a couple weeks now. So anyway, I'm going to probably build back up to 10 more, and we'll see if I can match that 30-something thousand experience that we got. All that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Knox.